Cardiff District Credit Union is in existence over 40 years. We started off in a prefab building in the Cardiff and we initially served just the area of Cardiff. So we've expanded greatly to where we are today. Initially, the chair of each credit union and the CEO of each credit union met, and we had an informal discussion as to what we could achieve in the best interest of all our members if we went into a merger process. So we did that with both St John's Credit Union and South Hill Credit Union, and prior to that we had a very successful transfer of engagements with Svadco Credit Union in Shannon. So we had a good lot of experience in transfers. But at the end of the day, it was always what would be in the interests of members of the credit unions.
When we were approached, we would have taken into consideration the resources we had at our disposal at the moment, and if we were to merge with another credit union, there would be more resources available between us to roll out new services to our members, and that would have been a very positive thing, and we would have seen that very clearly from the beginning. South Hill originally approached us because they were in a position that they could not get any new board members. Their board had reduced to only a couple of people. So they had actually approached Central Bank about resolving the credit union when they originally came to us. And what we said at the time was that we would most certainly keep the office open above in South Hill because the community up there would need a credit union.
Going back a couple of years ago, the Board of Directors of St John's Credit Union decided to look at the medium to long-term viability of the credit union as a standalone basis. It was pretty clear from the figures that we had done that in the medium term, 3 to 5 years, St John's probably would not be profitable as a standalone credit union in light of the increased regulation and compliance costs that are coming down the line for all credit unions. So on the basis of that, the decision was made that we would look at the option of merging with another credit union in the Limerick area.
Well, the fact of the matter is it was either merge or close. And the credit union was around for so long, and it is a community-based organisation. And there was no way, as chairperson, I could stand in front of the members and tell them that the office was closing. This was a much more viable option. We were still St John's branch, the members are still the same, the staff are still the same, some newer staff from the others mixed in. But from the members' point of view, nothing has changed. The door is still open, and that was the best thing that we could give the members, was to keep it going as they knew it.
The people that are coming into their local credit union, there is no change that they can see immediately. Their same staff are there, their same building is there. The one thing that the members will see is there'll be an addition to the services offered to them.
The members are excited by the merger. They're aware of the new computer system, and we've tried to explain to them that there's going to be a lot more services coming down the line. They're going to be able to transact online. They're going to have an IBAN and BIC, their own IBAN and BIC, so they're going to be able to transfer money from account to account online. They're going to be able to apply for loans online. They're going to have an app that they can use.
We have installed recently a new IT system, and the costs of that were very high. But in the merged entity, when we pool our resources, we can get the best possible system going forward for our members.
Well, to be honest, I think we were all a little bit scared at first because we thought, well, geez, the place is going to be packed out. We thought it was all going to be one. I know a few of us said that, but that wasn't the way it was. It was much handier. It worked out, as I said, I work in the city, so if I can't make it out here, if time is against me, I can always run to somewhere else if I'm closer to that.
I suppose from the members' perspective, for the last 2 years we hadn't paid a dividend. Whereas now that we're post-merger, there will be a dividend for them this Christmas, which I suppose would be very welcome from all the members of the St John's Credit Union. The long-term view as well is that it would be part of a larger, stronger credit union. We would have the ability to market as well, which is key, because our demographic was that we had an increasingly ageing membership. It was very difficult for a credit union of our size to have the resources to market to the younger member, which is where all credit unions need to be marketing to.
The process is daunting when you start. It appears to be very onerous. It is not actually when you go through it. You start at the beginning, you work your way through it, and you will come out the other end of it. You'll get a great deal of help from Rebo. You get a great deal of support. So therefore, it's not as daunting as you think. And at the end of it, you have a merged credit union that has a lot more resources and is in a far stronger and more viable position.